Okay, now let's start with question 20 again. So question 20, same thing, you will see identity. So here you see tangent square theta, you see secant square theta. I won't be able to solve if I see two different trigo terms. So now look at the three identities here again. Okay, so which one will you be able to use? The first one, second one, or the third one? I hope you can see that this is the third identity whereby there is tangent and secant. So for this case, we will just substitute one of them. So to make it easier, I'm going to do a bit of conversion for you. Okay, we will make tangent square the subject then. So tangent square x is just equals to secant square x minus 1. So we'll just sub in the value. Oh, before I sub in the value, same thing. I'll check the range first. This is for theta, right? So the range I'm working on will just be for 0 to 2 pi. Now, next step. So I write down the question. Tangent square theta equals to 9 minus 2 secant square theta. So let's just substitute our value in. I'll get 2. Okay. 9 minus 2 secant square theta. Where I'll just replace the tangent square with secant square theta minus 1. Okay, for next step, we'll just, I'm just going to do an expansion. And do remember your expansion, 4 must be multiplied to 1 as well. Don't forget about that. Okay, next thing, your algebra should be good enough. So if I put all the secant square together, I'll get 6 secant square theta. So if I bring the negative 4 to the other side, I hope you can see it's plus 4, so it will be 13. Okay, so we are at this step. Of course, can I remember my step? I need to make secant theta the subject. So I'll make secant square theta the subject first with 13 over 6. Secant square. So I can't do secant square. For reference angle, I have to find cosine or tangent. So for this case, when you do same thing, just do a conversion. Secant theta is, I hope you can say, is cosine square theta. Okay, so using the same method, I can actually convert cosine square theta. I'll flip the fraction to this. And finally, I'm at cosine theta equals to 6 over 13. Hopefully you can see what is missing. My plus minus sign. Okay? And this way, you'll be able to find what is your reference angle. So same thing, reference angle, I'll just do cosine inverse of square root 6 over 13. And using calculator, do remember, this one is in radian mode. So can I use my calculator straight away? I won't be able to use it, so I'll have to change my mode first. So set up 0, and it's a radian mode, so go to 1. Check that it's in the correct mode. And then you can press your cosine inverse square root 6 over 13. And this will give you the value 0.823898. 0.823898. 0.823898. Okay, so before I forget, remember, I want to keep using this value, right? It's what's the reference angle, so I have to put store memory to make life easier for myself. Okay, so once you're at this step, the next step, very simple. Our identification of quadrant. So we have our ASTC. So which quadrant will it be if cosine theta is a plus minus value? I hope you can see it's in all the 4 quadrants. So making it easier for myself, I'm going to just write reference angle first quadrant. Second quadrant will be pi minus reference angle. Third quadrant will be pi plus reference angle, and 2 pi minus reference angle. If you are very familiar with this, you can do like that, but just to keep it consistent. Okay, so for my answer, finally. So same thing, this is theta, right? And it exists in first, second, third, and fourth quadrant. And since there's no manipulation after theta, I'll just get the answer for theta. So I just need to, I can leave my answer in 3SF. Okay, so the first one will be just 0.824. Okay, my next answer. So I'll take pi minus recall memory. So I'll get 2.32. 32 Next one, being lazy, I will just shift back. And plus pi plus memory, 3.97. Okay, and the fourth one will just be 2 pi minus recall memory, and I'll get 5.46. Okay, so since it's only for theta, right, it's only for one cycle, so I know that that's all for my answer. So I'll just put my comma, and that will be my final answer. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so we'll have practice more questions in class.